Dear beloved soul, the angels are gathering close to you right now, wrapping you gently in their wings of light. They have an important message for your heart, one that will stir something deep within you. This is not a coincidence. You were guided here for a divine reason. The person you love, the one your soul keeps whispering about, the one who lives quietly in the corners of your heart. They spoke to someone about you. Yes, beloved. They mentioned your name, your light, your impact, and the angels heard it all. Heaven has been watching the unfolding of your story with great care. The angels want you to know that something sacred has been set in motion. Something you've prayed for, cried for, waited patiently for. It's closer than you think. Let us tell you what was spoken, what was felt, and what the angels are doing behind the scenes to bring clarity, healing, and love. They thought they could forget you, but they couldn't. This person tried to convince themselves that they had moved on, that your presence was just a moment in time. But the angels say, your soul left a divine imprint on theirs, something not even time could erase. So they talked. They opened up to someone they trust, a friend, a sibling, even a spiritual guide. And what came out surprised even them. Your name, your laughter, the way you made them feel understood, safe, seen. The person listening may have replied, do you still love them? And though the words weren't spoken directly, the silence said everything. The angels watched as this person's heart trembled, because love never truly left. It just went quiet, buried under fear, timing, confusion, or pride. But now it's rising again, and the angels are stirring it back to life. They can't shake the feeling that you were sent for them. The angels whisper that your love was no accident. It wasn't random. You two found each other for a reason, guided by the divine rhythm of timing, healing, and lessons. And now, after distance or silence or separation, your person is finally seeing the truth. They talked about the things they miss, your voice, your strength, your kindness. They even admitted to replaying moments in their head, wondering what they could have done differently, asking the person they confided in, do you think they still care about me? Please support by giving me a super thanks for Jesus' blessings. Please support by giving a super thanks for Jesus' blessings. Yes, beloved soul, they are wondering about you just as you are wondering about them. The angels are bridging this connection now, not through force, not through chaos, but through divine preparation. The work you've done on yourself has not gone unnoticed. Heaven is aligning everything to come full circle. This confession sparked something sacred as your person spoke of you. Something shifted in the atmosphere. The angels say this conversation wasn't just emotional, it was spiritual. It sent a ripple into the divine timeline, a signal that healing and reunion are now in motion. The angels say your person is realizing they've never truly let you go. They've just been trying to protect themselves from the intensity of what they feel. But love this deep can't be buried forever, especially when heaven has chosen two souls to grow together. Your person is seeking answers. They are reflecting, questioning the path they chose. And the more they talk about you, the more they're pulled toward you again, not by force, but by divine gravity. Angels are working through signs and synchronicities. Have you been seeing their name? Hearing a song that reminds you of them? Dreaming of them unexpectedly? That's not just memory. That's divine communication. The angels are using these signs to prepare your heart. They want you to know this connection is still alive in the spiritual realm. Heaven hasn't closed the door. In fact, the door is slowly creaking open again. But this time, it will be different. This time, it will be with awareness, with purpose, with truth. The angels are clearing the fog from both your hearts. They're healing the wounds that once kept you apart. Every tear you've cried has been seen. Every lonely night has been noted by the divine. And now, the reunion begins, not just of bodies, but of souls. Their words revealed what they never dared say to you, beloved. The angels heard what your person couldn't say directly to your face. I still care. I wish I could go back. I was scared. They were good to me. I miss the way they loved me. They may have seemed cold, distant, or silent in the physical world, but their spirit is awakening. They're becoming aware of what they lost, or perhaps what they never fully allowed themselves to receive. And guess what? They're being guided back, not just to you, but to the best version of themselves. Because the angels know that love is not just about reunion, it's about rising together. Your person is beginning to rise. Your love was the mirror they needed. You showed them their light, but also their shadows. You triggered growth they weren't ready for. That's why they ran, or pulled back, or grew distant. But now, the angels say they're looking into that mirror again. And this time, they're not turning away. They're seeing what needs to be healed, what needs to be said, what needs to be reclaimed. And as they step into that truth, you'll feel it in your spirit. You'll feel the shift, the weight lifting, the bond strengthening. Because soul connections never truly break, they just transform. The angels are whispering, "It's safe now. You're both ready." The angels are guiding you both toward clarity. So what happens next? The angels want you to breathe, to trust, to let go of the need to control the outcome. Because your person is being divinely led to their own awakening. They're reflecting deeply, and the one they spoke to may become a catalyst, gently nudging them toward reaching out, rebuilding, redeeming what was lost. Don't rush the process. Don't chase. Just align. Stay grounded in your truth and in the love you've cultivated within yourself. Because when two souls are meant to find their way back, not even time, distance, or silence can keep them apart. You were never forgotten. Please hear this, beloved. You were never forgotten. You were never insignificant. You were never just a phase. You were, and still are, something sacred, something rare, a love that left an eternal mark. The angels have seen the ache in your heart, the confusion, the quiet prayers, the questions of Why did they leave? Or did they ever really care? And they say yes, they cared. More than they ever showed. More than they allowed themselves to admit. That's why they spoke about you. Because your presence lingers. Because your love awakened something holy in them. And because your soul is unforgettable. Angels are preparing the way right now. Angels are going ahead of you. They're touching your person's heart in dreams, in moments of silence, in flashes of memory. They're reminding them of the way you held space, the way you understood what no one else could, the peace they felt in your presence, the feeling of home. And you are being guided to continue rising, to prepare, not for pain, but for purpose, for a reunion that is soul deep, not surface level, for a conversation that will finally say the things both of you have carried in silence for too long. A new chapter is approaching, beloved soul. The next chapter is not about reliving the past. It's about honoring the truth, owning the lessons, and stepping into divine alignment. Your person may surprise you soon. A message, a call, a subtle sign of return. Don't be afraid. Trust the process. Trust what your heart knows. And above all, trust the angels. They're orchestrating this divine encounter with more love and precision than you can imagine. Let go of fear. Release doubt. And open your heart to the possibility of divine restoration. Final angel message. You are not alone in this journey. The angels walk with you. They speak over your life daily. They are guiding this connection toward light, love, and clarity. What was spoken about you was not just words. It was a confession of lingering love. Seed of healing. A sacred step toward reunion. Let your spirit be still. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. Because the person you love is being led by angels back to the truth of what was always real. If this message touched your heart, please support by giving a super thanks for Jesus' blessings. Your light matters. Your love matters. And heaven is moving because of your prayers. You are deeply loved. You are divinely guided. And you are never forgotten. With love and light, your angels